Okay, everybody, welcome back to my Walt Disney Classics 40th Anniversary Special, in which this time around we're going to play a game on the Sega Genesis. That game is Jeopardy. Let's see how we do.
Jeopardy!
We have Jill and Scott basically today. And let's get to the categories.
Here are the categories.
TV Trivia, Old Testament, Royalty, Superstitions, Furniture, and finally, Food. Alright. I'll leave the categories alone. I'm going to start things off with Food for 100. The Mayans made corn, one of their primary foods, into flat cakes now called this. What are tortillas?
You are correct.
Food for 200. Shredded fruit most commonly found in macaroons. What is a coconut?
You are correct.
Food for 300. French for rawness. These are raw vegetables served as appetizers. Jill. Oh. Crudites.
You are correct.
I don't know how you pronounce it, but either way, Jill got it right. She's on the board with $300, and she makes the next selection. Okay, TV Trivia 100. He's smarter than the average bear. Who's Yogi Bear?
You are correct.
TV Trivia 200. He was Samantha's Uncle Arthur in the Center Square on Hollywood Squares. Who is Paul Lynde? Oops.
You are correct.
Absolutely. Let's go with TV Trivia for 300, please. Call letters aired by Venus Flytrap and Dr. Johnny Fever. What are WKRP?
You are correct.
TV Trivia for 400. Primates played by Nesbitt, Jones, Torque, and Dolans in the 60 series. Who are the monkeys?
You are correct.
TV Trivia for 500, please. City that was the original home of American Bandstand. What is Philadelphia? And hosted by the late, great Dick Clark. May he rest in peace.
You are correct.
Up to $1,800, we ran the TV Trivia category. Let's go back to Food for 400. This crystallized treat is made from just sugar and water, not from boulders. What is rock candy?
You are correct.
Food for 500. We're at 2,200 right now. Let's close it out. This French salad dressing both means and is made with a little vinegar. What is a vinaigrette? Did I spell it right?
You are correct.
Okay. I don't know if I spelled it right, but either way, they took it. For for 100. And for there, the daily double. We're currently out front with $2,700. I'm going to bet it all. It's the first clue in the category. A rabbit residence or a covered place on top of a buffet. What's a hutch?
You are correct.
And I'm up to $5,400. In phony antiques, these parasite claws are made with buckshot or a fine dental drill. What are wormholes?
You are correct.
Furniture for 300. Archie Bunker jealously guarded this, the comfortable throne of his kingdom. What is an easy chair? Very good.
You are correct.
Furniture for 400. Duncan Phyfe was a Scottish cabinet maker known for his work in this country. What is the United States?
You are correct.
In the 16th century Europe, this thin wood sheeting was hand-cut to only 1/10 of an inch thick. What is veneer?
You are correct.
Ran the category, $6,800. 3 categories left to choose from. Which one do we want? The Old Testament for 100, please. As a baby, he went sailing down the Nile in a basket boat. Who is Moses?
You are correct.
The Old Testament for 200. Milton described him as eyeless in Gaza. Jill. Saul. Oh, no, Samson.
You are correct.
Not Saul, Samson. That takes Jill up to $500, and now she has control of the board. Going to royalty. Lord Mountbatten, the last viceroy of India, was the nephew of this last czar of Russia. Who is Ivan the Terrible?
Sorry?
No, it wasn't Ivan the Terrible. Nicholas the Second. All right.
You are correct.
Jill retains control of the board. She's at $600. Excuse me, I can't talk. In order to stop a storm at sea, he told the sailors to throw him overboard. Jill. It was Jonah. Yep.
You are correct.
Very good. You're at $900. And you keep control of the board. When she died in 1982, the cover of Newsweek called her life the last fairy tale. Who is Grace Kelly?
You are correct.
Royalty for 300. Marco Polo served as an aide to this Mongol ruler of China. Who is Genghis Khan?
Sorry?
No. Scott. I had a choice and I picked the wrong one. It was Kublai Khan.
You are correct.
Scott's now on the board. He has some money. And let's see where he goes now. born Lisa Halby is now Queen Noor of this Middle East country? See if Jill knows this one. Nope.
Sorry?
Scott. It was Jordan. Okay.
You are correct.
I was thinking either Israel or Saudi Arabia, but both those guesses would have been wrong, so it doesn't matter. They say it's bad luck to put this shoe on first. What is the left?
You are correct.
Supposedly, a bee can't do this while you're holding your breath. What is sting you?
You are correct.
Sticking a piece of this on the top of a baseball cap brings good luck to the team. What is chewing gum?
You are correct.
Awesome. Dark colored socks with this colored toes protect you from being tripped by elves. What is white?
You are correct.
A mouse roasted, minced, and eaten will cure a child of this childhood disease. What is the measles?
You are correct.
Because he asked God for wisdom and not wealth, he got both. Who is Solomon?
You are correct.
Alright, we're almost at the end of the Jeopardy round. The only two women whose names are on books of the Old Testament. Who are Ezra and Esther.
Sorry?
Nope. Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry?
Jill got it wrong too. Esther was correct. The other one was Ruth.
You are correct.
We have one clue left. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Officially, Baldwin I became king of this country on Tuesday, July 17, 1951. What is Saudi Arabia?
Sorry?
No, that is wrong. So we're going to finish the Jeopardy round with $7,600. Nope.
Sorry?
Scott will finish with $700. It was Belgium.
You are correct.
So Jill is on board with $500. Let's go ahead and get ready to start playing the next round. And that round is, of course, called
Double Jeopardy.
There are 2 daily doubles up there, and the double values are double. Let's see what categories we get for Double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories.
Starts with VI, notice the quotation marks, Sport of Kings, Singers' Autobiographies, Inventions, Business and Industry, and we'll close it out with World War II trivia. Alright. And I get to go first. Business and Industry 200. Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company's grocery stores are known by this name. What's A&P? Hello.
You are correct.
Okay. This company operates a museum of soup tureens in Camden, New Jersey. What is Candles?
You are correct.
Business and Industry 600. Though it changed its name from Standard Oil of New Jersey, it's still headquartered there. What is Exxon? Exxon. I don't know why I was thinking Alaska. It's Exxon.
You are correct.
Because it's probably a sound phonetic in there, but that's okay. Let's try another clue. This city's Con Edison has the highest residential electric rates in the U.S. What is New York?
You are correct.
New York City. Let's finish it off. America's 4th largest foundation derives from the will of this bandage maker. Who is Johnson? Of Johnson & Johnson.
You are correct.
There we go. $10,600. Let's get the next clue. Next category, that is. How about Singers' Autobiographies 200? Back in the saddle again. Who is Gene Autry?
You are correct.
Singers' Autobiographies for 400. Coal miner's daughter. Who is Loretta Lynn?
You are correct.
Singers' Autobiographies for 600. With Love, The Man in the Straw Hat, and I Remember It Well. Who is Maurice Chevalier?
You are correct.
Singers' Autobiographies for 800. These sisters titled their book, Same Song, Separate Voices. Who are the Lennon sisters?
You are correct.
Okay. Let's close it out. Blue-eyed folk singer who wrote about a romance with Stacy Keach and Trust Your Heart. Who's Judy Collins?
You are correct.
Okay. We're up to $13,600. Let's take Sport of Kings 200. The parent mutual system lets you place one of these legally. What is a bet?
You are correct.
Sport of Kings for 400. A race where faster horses carry more weight than slower ones. What is a handicap race?
You are correct.
Sport of Kings for 600. Racehorse that runs performs well on a wet track or a Bronx mommy? What's a mutter?
You are correct.
I'll take Sport of Kings for 800. The oldest race in the Triple Crown. What's the Belmont Stakes?
You are correct.
And Sport of Kings for 1,000. In 1919 through 20, this four-legged battleship won 20 of 21 starts. Who is Man of War?
You are correct.
We ran 3 categories so far. Let's keep it going. Starts with VI for 200. Cranberries grow on these. What are vines?
You are correct.
Starts with VI for 400. Treacherous person or a venomous snake? What's a viper?
You are correct.
Starts with V for 600. From a French word for face, it's the front piece of a knight's helmet. What's a visor?
You are correct.
Starts with VI for 800. A, C, D, E, or K? What are vitamins?
You are correct.
Let's have 1,000. Close it out. Government official whose title means in place of the king. What is a viceroy? Viceroy, however you say it.
You are correct.
Inventions for 200. It is generally believed that gunpowder was invented in this country. What is China?
You are correct.
Inventions for 400. And that's one of the 2 daily doubles of the round. I'm going to bet it all. I feel good. Himself blind, he modified a military secret code to invent writing for the blind. Who is Braille?
You are correct.
39.6 now. Let's keep going with the inventions for 600. Willis Carrier's 1902 invention. What is the air conditioner?
You are correct.
I'll take inventions for 800. Not surprisingly, he invented the disposable blade safety razor. Who is King Gillette?
You are correct.
And inventions for 1,000. This will be category number 5 in a row. There's the other daily double. Oh boy, can we run 5 categories in a row this round? I'm going to make it a true daily double. Though his name is also associated with blades, he invented the electric shaver. Who is Schick?
You are correct.
$82,000. Now all we have left is World War II trivia. Let's see how we do here. With only 4 ships, this neighbor of Australia had the smallest navy. What is New Zealand?
are correct.
400. The U.S. Navy had a ship whose sole purpose was to make this dessert. What is ice cream? Could be on our way to running the entire Double Jeopardy round by ourselves.
You are correct.
We have 3 clues left. Let's see if I know any of them. Here we go. In 1942, approaches to the Mississippi River were mined by this type of German vessel. What are U-boats?
You are correct.
That is right. 2 left. Here we go. This Axis leader had a complete set of dental tools taken everywhere he went. Well, this one I don't know, so I'm not going to buzz in. Scott. Oh, it's Adolf Hitler. Okay.
You are correct.
Let's look at the last clip. Over 5,000 of them were pilots in the Soviet Air Force. Jill. Nope.
Sorry.
Jill will not be around in Final Jeopardy. That's too bad. Nope.
Sorry.
Scott will finish with $500 at the end of the Double Jeopardy round. I don't know this, so I'm not buzzing in.
You know the correct response?
Women. Women. All right. Well, now we're going to move on to Final Jeopardy. Let's take a look at the category. See what we're dealing with here. The category is weapons. Great mathematician who invented a mirror to focus sunlight and set fire to enemy sails. I'm going to say it was Archimedes.
You know the correct response?
So I end up with $100,000, and I'll see you all for the next game right after the break. We'll be right back.